Hey, this is Shiraz, and before we get started, I just want to let you know that when I clear something for someone, when I cause a shift, I tend to yawn and cough from the energetic shift that happens. I don't know why it happens. It's just how my body works. And if you don't know that, you're going to listen to this video and go, what the hell is wrong with this guy? You might still think that, but now there's more of an explanation. The other thing to keep in mind is that if you hear something that you can absolutely relate to, when I cleared for them, you can get it cleared for you too. Just say yes when they're saying yes, and it works. I have people that watch these videos every morning to get stuff cleared. This can be your new morning habit too. Okay, that's enough for that. Let's get on with the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you get a great shift out of it. See you soon. What are we working on?
Money.
Money.
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'm determined to change the turn this ship around.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about money?
I hit six figures for the first time about 2 years ago.
Congrats.
And yeah, well, thanks. And then it just plummeted. It went to zero. Maybe I'd have one $2,000 sale a month. And then I went into debt and credit cards, 6 or 7 credit cards now.
Okay.
And it's intolerable. I can't,
Okay.
I'm done with this.
Okay. What was your life like when you were earning six figures?
It was fine. I thought it was. Let me just, seems like a lifetime ago. I, um, I was working hard, but not, I mean, I've worked hard. I've been working harder since then. I've been working my butt off since then.
Okay. And how long were you able to maintain the six figures?
Just that one, it was one launch.
Okay. All right. Is it safe to make that much money?
Well, my head wants to say, yes, of course it is, but my experience doesn't really match.
Okay. What do you mean your experience doesn't match it?
Well, if it was safe, why did I not continue? I think when I dig down to the stories,
Yeah.
there are two stories that come up for me. One is I hate envy. I don't
Okay.
like it. I feel it to others, towards others, and I don't want anyone to envy me. And if I made a lot of money, someone might envy me, and that would be really bad.
That would suck, wouldn't it?
It would really suck. I know.
So let's just make sure you don't make a lot of money so that you never have to deal with envy.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If that's the solution you want to go with, we can go with that.
Well, the other story is messages from my sister, and you've heard me talk about this a little bit. When I mentioned something about money to her, I can't remember what I said, but she said, "Who are you to talk to your friends about money? My friends and I, we don't talk about money. Who are you that you talk about that?"
Ooh.
That made me a bad person.
Okay.
So the
Sure.
two together are a double whammy.
Okay. So let's go with the first one, envy.
Yeah. Okay.
You have to make sure no one envies you.
That's right.
So that means that everyone you think might envy you now has control of your life.
Apparently so.
Does that sound like a great way to live?
No.
Okay. So are you willing to step out of the story that you have to make sure no one envies you?
I am very willing. Yes.
Okay. And when people are doing well, you envy them?
Well, I always try not to. And
Okay.
I don't
Try
think that,
not to. It's not that I don't. It's just I try. You don't actually envy them.
yeah, okay. Yeah, honestly, yeah, right. I do. I want
Okay.
it's not so much the money. It's like I want the ease, the lack of worry, the lack of anxiety.
Yeah. So you're going to push yourself away from things that give you bad emotional reactions.
Sure.
So if people having wealth gives you a bad reaction, you're going to push yourself away from wealth.
Mhm.
Right? So when you let go of that envy and when I see people with lots of money, especially when they come closer and closer into my world, my brain says, oh, if this is showing up more and more in my world, it's more and more of what I'm creating, which means I'm getting closer and closer to that level of wealth. So rather than going into envy, I'm going into celebration. Oh, there's more and more people I'm seeing that are rich. This is so cool.
Yeah. I've noticed a funny thing happening the last days.
Mhm.
Um, there's a part of me that previously, when I was really in the dumps about all of this, and I was the idea of writing the email campaign for a launch, every time I had to do that, I would feel this like overwhelming sense of weight. Like, oh, I got to do that. It was horrible. And so the launches weren't happening
Mhm.
because I just couldn't write the copy. And more recently, when like for instance, meeting you at the event and other people I met there are people that are thriving, so certainly more than I am. And I'm not afraid of the conversations. I'm not afraid of the follow up. I kind of feel it percolating up, and I go, no. And then this thought came to me. I like if I open the door, I allow for more. It's like opening the door to just letting that in. So
Yeah,
I feel like it's like kind of bubbling inside, bubbling up.
good. All right. So then,
But don't want to get it all out.
yep. Are you willing to step out of the story that when you see people rich and successful, you should be envious?
Yes.
Okay. Now, when your sister talked to you about talking about money, is it that you're not allowed to talk about being successful with money, or are you allowed to talk about struggling?
Success was really bad.
Yeah.
And I can't talk to her about struggle either because the shame I get from her is just
Okay.
not acceptable.
So are you willing to step out of the story that it's wrong to talk about money?
Yes.
Are you willing to step out of the story that if you talk about your success, you're just showing off?
Yes.
See, in my programs, when we do the workshops, the first thing we do is just share our successes. And I just put in my monthly magic group, there's like, what are your successes? And it's funny, I put that up like a week and a half ago, and people are still putting comments and because new successes are coming in. They're like just enjoying it. They get to share. And okay, why are you coughing? So you may not have come in when I explained this. When energy shifts around me, I yawn and cough. It's just how my body reacts. So, okay. All right. So when you're hanging out with crowds that are happy to celebrate your success, then you're going to create more success. So my advice is to spend less time with the people that say, stop talking about money, and more time with the people that's like, how can we make more money? How can we have a bigger impact in the world? How can we create more success for ourselves and the people around us? Okay, cool. How's that feel?
Exciting.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like. And if you had a shift of your own, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Also, check out the description for energetic magic events that you can attend every single month. Be well, be aware, and be magical.